What's up, guys? ACCardShark back with Brick and Mortar Mondays. Once again, I didn't tape an intro or any kind of store footage because I once again went up to Lucky Funtime Video Games in Penn Argyl, Pennsylvania. Went back up there because I can't stop going and looking for these Japanese games I've been looking for the new systems I picked up. So I figured, no intro, no store footage. You guys, if you haven't seen it yet, I had a tour of Lucky Funtime on my channel. It's the last video. So go ahead and check that out, guys. Absolutely cool stuff going on over there. And but I just figured I'd get right into it and show you what I picked up there. I went up specifically for two items that he was holding for me, and I think I'm a little too close to the camera. Hold on. Let me back you up a little bit. There you go. So I had two items that he was holding specifically for me, and then I figured I would go up and take a look around and see what I could find. I did find some cool items that I did pick up on top of that. So the two items that he held for me, I'll show you at the end. One of the common things I picked up, just one NES game that I didn't have, and that is NES Open Golf. Just a regular common title, NES Open Tournament Golf. I just didn't have it, so I picked it up. There you go, NES Open. I think it was like $4, I want to say. So it was just one I needed for the collection back there, and I picked it up. So that was cool. I picked up a bunch of Famicom, a bunch of Japanese stuff, I should say. So I picked up one Super Famicom game, and it was part of the 2 for $5 deal, and I couldn't pass it up. But it's the Japanese version of Street Fighter 2. So Street Fighter 2 for $2.50 for the Super Famicom. You can't really go wrong there. And then I picked up a bunch of Famicom games again. So let's see, going through these, there's a whole bunch I'm not going to know the titles of right now. Again, like I did in the Super Famicom video, I will look up the titles of them and pop them on the bottom of the screen for you. So to go through the ones I do know what it is, I believe this is actually Yoshi's Cookie. Obviously, based on the fact that Yoshi is there eating cookies, I'm thinking that's what it is. So that I did pick that up for the Famicom system. I picked up a generic title, but one I always have fun playing on the NES. That game is Baseball. If it's the same game I'm thinking of on the NES, which is this game right here, it should be the same as this guy right here. If that's the case, I used to love playing that game as a kid, so I figured to pick up the Japanese version would be pretty cool. I picked up a copy of Mario Brothers, which is just the, if you guys remember the 4-in-1 cart I had, it was called Water Pipe 1. It's the original Mario Brothers, not Super Mario Brothers, but the original one with the pipes and the crabs and all that stuff. So, and kind of cool. It's got some Japanese writing on the back, which I thought was really awesome. So, and then the last, no, I'm sorry, not the last one. I have a couple more. This one, it just says one thing on there. I'm not sure the exact title, the real title of the game, but it just looked awesome. It's a Mickey Mouse game. It says Mickey Mouse right here. I'm not sure of the full title of the game. Again, I'll pop that up down below for you. But again, it's got some Japanese stickers, Japanese writing all over it. I love that kind of stuff. So it's funny, my NES games I don't want to see writing on. My Japanese games I want to see as much writing as possible. It's really strange. But some of the other games I'm not really sure of the titles. Actually, here's one I'm pretty sure of the title of. It's just another Mahjong game. As you can see, it was 99 cents. Mindy's a big Mahjong fan, as I said in the last video, so for $1 I picked it up just to see if it's any different. Maybe she'll play that one too. Again, I'm not going to know the names of these games, so I'm just going to show you the carts, and the names will pop up for you. But I did pick up this little dude right here for the Famicom. Just looked like a lot of fun, just like a cool character. This game was 99 cents, so again, I'm not, with a cool label like that, it looks like fun, and for $1 I'll pick it up. I mean, it's a game I've never played because it's not a character that you recognize from NES games in America. So again, this one I'm not really sure. I think this is maybe Penguin Wars or something along those lines. I really honestly don't know, but I will pop the title up for you guys. Again, just looks like a lot of fun. Mindy actually picked this one out and said it looked like fun, that she would like to try it, so I picked it up, and that was part of the 2 for $5 deal. And then this guy was 99 cents, and I picked it up just sheerly for the fact of the label. It just looks so freaking cool. I have no idea what the name of this game is, and I'm not sure if it's any good. It's put out by Sunsoft, as you see, but it just looks awesome. It's just typical Japanese like drawings and stuff, and it's just something I just wanted to give a shot, pop it in the Famicom and see if it's any fun. So those are the Famicom and Super Famicom purchases. I then went on and found some Japanese N64 games. Two of them were 2 for $5, and I couldn't pass them up. They're just absolutely amazing. This one is, we know it in America as Pokemon, but in Japanese culture or whatever you want to call it, they're called Pocket Monsters, obviously. This is Pocket Monsters Stadium for the N64. I'm not sure if that's the first one, or I honestly, again, I don't know. Maybe somebody out there can fill me in a little bit, but that one was $2.50 for that game. I could not pass that up. I had to pick that one up. This one, I know what this game is just based on the well, the fact that it says it too. But it's, again, Pokemon, but Pocket Monsters Snap, which is Pokemon Snap in Japan. And as you can see, let's see if I can put it down there. Right there, Pocket Monsters Snap is right there on the label with Pikachu in a lens for the N64, the Japanese version. So I picked those up for $5 for both. And then I saw this in the glass case. I'm such a huge fan of this series that I could not pass this up. This game actually was on the GameCube in America, and it originated on the N64 in Japan. But it is the Japanese version of Animal Crossing. To see Animal Crossing on an N64 card just makes me smile. I love it. I mean, it's so amazing to me. And this one was a little bit more expensive. This was $20, but worth every penny for me to have. I mean, I'm such a huge fan of this game and this series of games that I had to absolutely pick that up. So the Japanese version of Animal Crossing for the N64. Along the same lines, I asked him about playing Japanese N64 games, whether or not I could play them on my American system. Obviously, you cannot. But he did say that if you go and use a ACCardShark on the N64, that would plug into it, and then you can plug the Japanese games directly into that and still play them. So I did pick up a ACCardShark for the N64, mainly just, I don't care about the cheats and stuff, I just want to play the Japanese games. And so this adapter, basically you plug in your Japanese N64 game into the top here, which fits perfectly, and then you plug that into your N64, and he said it should play it. So I'm going to try that out and see if that works for me, and if it does, that's awesome. I can use the one system for all the games, so that's really cool. Moving along, I found a really cool strategy guide, which I know typically I don't buy like the books and the strategy guides, but I could not pass this one up. If you guys remember, I don't know if you do or not, but up on my shelf up here I have the official Nintendo Player's Guide, which it shows you like all the original like black box games and descriptions of those games. This was put out right alongside that, maybe a little bit later on. But it's in pretty decent shape, and it was $5, so I couldn't pass it up. It's a Top Secret Passwords Nintendo Player's Guide. So it's like a glossy cover. Flipping through, like for instance, like you've got Tech Mobile in here. It just has all the different codes, and it actually has looks like some Game Boy stuff in here as well, which is awesome. But Populous, Power Blade, Metroid, Mega Man 3, Mega Man for the Game Boy, Mega Man 2 for the Game Boy. It has all the different passwords to get you along to different stages, which is really awesome, and just an awesome collectible to have for $5. So I figured that was cool. Along the same lines, Wretched Spawn Gamer 15, if you're watching, hopefully you are. I did get your comment on my last video of the tour of the store saying that you wanted to get that Mortal Kombat guide. I went ahead and picked it up. And not for myself, I did pick it up for you. If you still want it, drop me a PM or a message, whatever, on YouTube here, and we'll get that set up. But I did. This is actually a hardbound book. It's the collector's edition from when Mortal Kombat came out on the 360 and PS3. It's like the full art book. So, I mean, just to give you an idea for everyone else watching as well, it's the hardcover book, but it's an art book. It's got the introduction to history to Mortal Kombat, but it's just got like all different combos and strategy moves and everything else for all the characters. It has like little, basically in-depth stuff about each character. So it is a hardbound book. So Wretched Spawn Gamer, if you're watching and you still are interested in this, go ahead and drop me a line. I did pick it up for you to have, so hopefully you still want it. It also came with the limited edition cards that came with the game. So it's actually like the little cheat cards for each character. As you can see, this dude here, it has like all his combo moves and everything, and it's a pack of like I'd say, I don't know, 15 or so, give or take, and that came inside the book as well. So if you're watching and you still want it, drop me a line. It's yours. We'll set that up and I'll get that out to you. If you don't want it, I'll hang on to it. It's not a big deal. You know, don't feel obligated if you don't want it. So, but I did get your message and I saw that which one you were talking about on the shelf. They still had it, so I did pick it up if you did want it. So, just looking out for my YouTube guys here. So so I picked that up, and then the items that I actually went for. If you guys remember, I have a complete in box original Game Boy up on my shelf over here, and I saw these two items come in on the Facebook, and I had to have them to add to that collection of the Game Boy. They're both complete in box. The first thing that's complete in box is the Game Boy camera. If you guys remember this from back in the day, I'm going to try to open it up and show you. It's all pretty mint. I mean, I'm not going to really take it out, but if you look on the inside, you've got the booklets and stuff on the bottom here, and the camera is actually up here. It's the green camera. They came in, I believe, 4 different colors, I want to say. Let me see. 4, blue, green, yellow, and red. And this is the green one, as you can see. And it is complete in its box. The box is in really, really good shape. It's got some, scuff marks on the corners, but really, really nice otherwise. And really going to be awesome to put up on the shelf next to my old school Game Boy. And then the other item I picked up, which came along with it, it was like a 2-for-1 price deal, is the Game Boy printer, complete in box. Now these accessories, they weren't really used a lot back in the day. Like, I mean, some people did. I mean, I never had them as a kid because I never really saw a use for it, to be honest with you. I never really saw like myself using it. But again, if you open this up, all still in the plastic and everything. It's not sealed, but it's still in its plastic. The Game Boy printer, all the cables, everything are all in there. The box is in really decent shape, as you can see on the sides and everything else. The back has a little bit of wear where you can see someone tore the seal off to get into it. But again, not a big deal. Still has a Nintendo seal on the bottom here. And just a really, really awesome deal. So I did pick up both of these for my Game Boy collection up on the shelf. $30 for both. I mean, you can't go wrong. Just absolutely awesome, nostalgic, old school retro pieces to have in your collection. So awesome trip to Lucky Funtime again, guys. I can't recommend the place enough. I know I say it every time, but I can't say it enough. I mean, just for this alone, right here, that alone is just worth the trip in itself. And then the fact that I got all this other stuff, and like I said, Wretched Spawn Gamer, I got your guide, so if you want it, let me know. So I picked up stuff for other people, I picked up stuff for myself, had an awesome time just chatting with the guys up at the store, and just all in all an awesome time. So like I said, guys, if you have a chance to get there, please do. And if you guys happen to want to go on Monday, if anyone wants to actually go, I'll be more than happy to take a trip with a couple of YouTubers. If you guys want to go and check out the store, feel free to drop me a line and we'll set that up. So that's going to do it for Brick and Mortar Mondays, guys. I believe this is episode 5. Till next time, guys, ACCardShark. Take care.